Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're back in my Transit Custom, and once again the parking sensors are playing up. This time it's completely shut down. It doesn't work either front or rear. So we're basically going to go into that today. Now the fault code, which is here on my Ethos Tech, is Reassembly. So if you don't know what that is, it's actually the speaker that actually gives off the sound of when you're actually getting close to something. So it's actually none of the sensors, it's something completely separate. So yeah, I'm going to show you where it is and how to fix it.
And if you get value from this video, hit the like button and subscribe to support this channel.
Right then guys, so I've got my new speaker here. Now this was £12.90 including VAT from my local Ford dealer, so I wouldn't mess about. I've searched all over the internet to try and find these. If I can find anything, I will put it down in the comments, but I had to go to my genuine Ford dealer. I have got the part number on here, so I'll put all that information down in the description. So if you want to do a bit of search, see if you can find it. Like I said, if I can find it, I'll put a link there for you guys so you can have a little look. So it's well worth taking a look. So just first things first, obviously, like I showed you before, I've plugged it in. It's come up as a fault with the rear sounder. The whole parking sensors have all shut down, and like I say, when I press the button, it's just basically two exclamation marks, either front and rear of the van on the little picture. So it doesn't work at all. So basically, if you've got a vehicle without a partition panel like my van here, you can actually go ahead and just pull the rear of the headline in. There's a couple of poppers. You can pull them poppers down and you can actually get your hands up above. The actual speaker is located just to the left of your actual switches, so if you pull that panel down, look in from behind, you can actually see the speaker. You can just unplug it and then plug the new one in. It is a bit awkward, you've got to use like a little screwdriver. I'll show you when I get it down. I'm going to treat this like it was a panel van, and I'm going to show you how to drop the headline in. I want to show you the speaker and show you what I'm going to do, because it is actually glued up there, so I'm going to re-glue this one into place. So yeah, let's show you how to take the headline in down, and we'll go from there. Right then, so the first thing we're going to do is remove the two front pillars. So we're just going to get our hands behind and give them a pull and pop them off. So there's the first one, and obviously the other side. Really simple guys, it's just held on with a couple of poppers. I've took these off a few times. Let's just disconnect that little speaker so I can move that out the way, and disconnect this one as well. Put that down there out the way. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is remove the sun visor. So we need a little flat screwdriver, and we're just going to pop this little piece of plastic out the way, and then you'll see there's two Torx. So you need a T20 Torx screwdriver, or just anything Torx really. You can use a ratchet, but they can be a bit fiddly, so I prefer to use one of these. Put that over there. There we go. Whoop, drop that. So we're going to go ahead and put that up on the dash as well. So that's the one side. Now there is another one by here again. There's a little bit of plastic you've got to fold down, so you'll see in where it hooks on there's a little bit of plastic. Just be careful not to snap it. And we're up inside there's another screw. And there's So the next thing we're going to drop off is this little, I'm guessing it's like a sunglass holder, but on the passenger side it's a handle. And we're going to go ahead now and we're going to fold these pull these little flaps back. There we go. And you can see under there's a screw here and a screw here. So we're going to remove them two screws and take this handle down. Right, so we've removed the sun visor and the handle. Now we're going to go ahead and remove this sun visor, and we're going to do the same and remove this handle. Right, so we've got all that stripped down now. So the next thing we're going to do is remove this light. So you've got this little lamp panel. Now what you need to do is in the middle at the front, there's a little tab. See that little metal tab? You need to push that in to allow it to come down. And then what you can do is just hook it either side. There's two little hooks, and we can pull that down, and once that's down, then you can see there's 2 screws, one just on the right and one on the left. So we'll go ahead and pull them screws out next. Right, I did forget to do the other hook, but I've got that off now, so this is just hanging down. Now this should come down with the headlining. Obviously I just needed to drop it to get to the screws. Now the last thing I'm going to do, I'm pretty sure that this harness by here is the electrical harness for the actual roof visor. Now there is a strip here which is for the heated windscreen, so I'm just going to unplug that. I don't want it to get damaged, and then I'm just going to pull this bit of wire in, and then you can see down by here there's another earth, but I'm going to leave it plugged in. I'm not going to unplug it. I'm just going to lower my headlining down so we can get to it. So once you've done that, then we'll go ahead, and you'll see it's tucked behind the door seal and behind this trim, so we can go ahead and just untuck it so there's nothing holding it. You can see there now the headlining is coming down. Right, so one last screw which I just found. So basically this little tray up by here, you need to remove the tray, which is there. You see it just pops out, and then you can see right up in the middle there's another screw, and then you can see, then let's grab that, retrieve that screw so I don't lose it, throw it with all the rest, and you can see then my headlining. If I come on this side now and just untuck this side as well, there you go. Right, now another thing is the wiring. So basically what I'm going to do is remove this rain sensor, which just basically clips onto here, and I'm just going to unplug the rain sensor just to allow the wiring to come down. There we go, and now we can go ahead and drop the headline in. Right then, so we've got it here now, so I'm just going to gently edge it down. So just grab this side now. And there we go. So we've dropped the headlining down. As you can see, there's the roof. Now if you wanted to get to the aerial, it's really simple. You can do that with this down. You can see my dash cam wires just hanging down. I'll put that back up after. Now there is this bit of wiring harness here in the corner which disappears into the back of the van. Now obviously mine's all been carpeted nicely, so I don't really want to go pulling that apart. I'm just going to leave that. But there, as you can see, I can get to the speaker. So if I come around now, you'll see this is the speaker we're talking about. So it's basically just a little speaker, and you can see it's just glued onto the headlining. So what we're going to do now is remove the plug and go ahead. Now you could just leave this here and just glue the new speaker next to it, but I'm going to go ahead and remove it. There we go. So there's the old one. So I'm just gonna blob a bit of silicone on there. This is really good instant gasket. This is the stuff you kind of glue engines together, so I know it's going to be more than strong enough. A bit on my thumb there, and then go ahead and glue that in place, and that's it. Right then guys, so the new sounder is in place, or the speaker, whatever you want to call it, is in place. It's plugged in, and I've just stuck it with a bit of silicone. It will take a while to dry, but once that goes off, that ain't going nowhere. So I can go ahead now and refit the headline in. So it's just a matter of hooking it up, basically hooking it up behind this trim and behind the door seal on both sides. That should hold it up in place, and then I can go ahead then and put the screws in. And obviously the poppers run across the back. My one has stuck in the roof, so I got to get that out. Now for some reason 3 of my poppers are missing, so somebody has had this headlining down before and probably broke them, so I'll have to look into replacing them in the future. But to be honest, it was up there pretty firm, so yeah, just a matter of putting it back together in reverse. Right then guys, so it's all back together now. The headlining's all in and all bolted back up. It was real simple. I just tucked it in the 2 sides, lined up all the screw holes for the centerpiece. Once that was pretty much screwed in, it was pretty much simple, and just a matter of putting it back together. So yeah, real simple one, guys. If any of you got this same problem, it certainly is an easy job to do yourself, and I wouldn't go and take it into Ford or garage, because for the sake of £12, I think it was, yeah, just shy of £13, it's not exactly an expensive job. So yeah, that's it all done. I just thought I'd show you guys now. So if I turn my ignition on, and I'll just basically go ahead and show you the dash. So if I go ahead and press the sensor button now, you'll see, oh, you can see there now, my sensors are now working. And there we have it, guys. It's that simple. I'll just turn that off. It's that simple. Sorry about the rain. I hope it hasn't muffled the sound too much. It's absolutely hammering down today, and there's nothing I could really do about it. So yeah, I hope you got value from this video, and if you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Obviously, without your guys' support, obviously this channel wouldn't keep growing like it is. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like I said, drop a comment. Anything you guys, this is my van, so if there's anything you guys want to see. I have got a bit of a water leak on this van, which I got to suss out next, but I'm going to wait for some drier weather before I start looking into that too much. So yeah, and I'll see you in the next video.
And if you get value from this video, hit the like button and subscribe to support this channel.